Hello, I am Pramod Kumar and today our chapter is issue and redemption of debentures, and this is part 2 of 5. We have divided this chapter in 5 parts. One part we have already covered 3 days ago. This is the second part. In this second part we will discuss issue of debentures, oversubscription, issue of debentures for consideration other than cash, right? So we go to issue of debentures directly. The procedure for the issue of debentures is exactly the same as is the procedure for issue of shares. There is no difference in the procedures adopted, right? Now, here also investors apply, they make their applications, and here also the company follows a system of application, allotment and calls if necessary. Generally, in 2 stages everything is completed, like application and allotment, or could be at the time of application also, but there could be likelihood of application, allotment, first call, second call, or first call, second and final call, like this could be, for the sake of knowledge, that is important to know. And like shares also, debentures also can be issued at par, at premium, at discount, exactly like shares, right? So we know at par issue price is equal to face value. We know at premium issue price is more than the face value. We know at discount issue price is less than the face value. As simple as that, right? Then issue of debentures for cash. So what are the entries that are done? So you will find, if everything is going to be settled in the first go, right, then what happens? The whole amount is received in one installment. Then what happens? On receipt of application money itself, the entire amount is received by the company and or paid by the investors. So what happens on receipt of application money? It's very simple. When the entire amount is being received in the first go itself, then what happens at the stage of receipt of application money? On receipt of application money, it's very obvious, application money goes to the bank account, right? So in that case, bank account will be debited, right? And what will be credited? Very simple, debenture application and allotment account. Because what we are talking about, entire money is received at the time of application and allotment. So naturally, the money that has come to the bank account will be debited and debenture application and allotment account will be credited, right? This will be credited, right? And how this amount will be adjusted? This account will be debited and debenture account will be credited by that amount, right? So what will happen? Debit will be debenture application and allotment account when allotment process is done, right? Debenture of this entry, this credit entry will be reversed. Debenture application and allotment account will be debited and debenture account will be credited. At that stage, debenture account is credited. So the entry is completed for the first stage, right? to debentures account, credit to debentures account. Here it is done. Okay. This is the position when the entire amount is being received in the first go. Now we go to the second stage. If debenture amount is received in 2 installments, what are those 2 installments? What are those 2 installments? Application and allotment. Here everything was received in one go. We go to the next stage where debenture amount is received in 2 stages. One stage is application, another is allotment. Some amount at the time of application, remaining amount at the time of allotment. If debenture amount is received in 2 installment, on receipt of application money, what will happen? Very simple. On receipt of application money goes to the bank account. So, here also, like the previous one, bank account will be debited and what will be credited? Debenture application account, because this money pertains to debenture application. We are at the application stage to debenture application account. Right? This is the first stage. Now, before we go to the second stage of allotment, this entry will need to be, what will happen? This entry will need to be adjusted, reversed. So, this account will be debited and debenture account will be credited. Right? Debenture account will be credited by the application money. So here, what will happen? Debenture application account will be debited and debentures account will be credited. One step is over. Which is the step? Application. Now we go to the allotment. Similarly, the same thing. Debit debenture allotment account and credit. What do we credit? What do we credit? Debit debenture allotment account and credit to debentures account. And when the allotment money is received from the investors, what will happen? Bank account will be debited and debenture allotment account will be credited. So that entry will get reversed. Which one? Debenture allotment account. We can write it like this. At the time of allotment, what will happen? Debenture allotment account will be debited and credited to debentures account. Right? And when the allotment money is received by the company from the investors, this account will be credited, debited. So here, what will happen? No, this account will not be debit debenture allotment account and credit debenture account. So when the allotment money is received, bank account will be debited because the money has come to the bank account, and what will be credited? This debenture allotment account will be credited to debenture allotment account. Right? So this is the second stage and that is over for that. Now similar entries may be made if there is first call, second call. Generally they are not there, but theoretically for the sake of knowledge, similar entries may be carried out. Now we go to the second, here issue of debentures at a discount. Right? What happens when debentures are issued at discount? Whatever we have seen here is at par, right? Means issue price is equal to face value. Now we will see two scenarios, one of discount, another of premium. So issue of debentures at a discount, very simple. 100 rupee face value of a debenture, it is being offered for 95 rupees, 5% discount. So what happens? 5 rupees per debenture of 100, one per debenture, is to come either from the securities premium account or from P&L account, right? That 5 rupees, and 95 rupees received from the investors. Debenture account will always be credited by 100 rupees because that debenture is of face value of 100 rupees. So debenture account will always be credited by 100 rupees. Whether 5% discount is permitted or 10% discount is permitted, the amount of discount will need to be recovered either from the P&L or from the securities premium account, right? And investor will pay if 5% premium discount 95 rupees, if 10% discount then 90 rupees for each debenture of 100 rupees. So in that case what happens? How the entry gets done? Suppose everything gets done at the stage of application, means application and allotment, in one go everything is done, and 100 rupees is the debenture face value, nominal price, and 95 is the issue price. So what happens? You can know first thing, to debenture account credit is 100. So what are the two things debited? Bank account, you will get a credit of only 95 rupees because you have permitted 5% discount. So investor will pay only 95 rupees. So bank account you will debit 95 rupees, and securities premium account you will debit 5 rupees, and you will credit 100 rupees to debenture account, right? Of course, what will happen? First entry will be debit bank account. Okay, this is the same. Debit bank account 95 rupees because investor will pay only 95. If you have permitted 10% discount, investor will pay 90 rupees, and thus this security premium account will be debited by 10 rupees or profit and loss, whatever. And this amount is to be written off over next 3-5 years, right? And debenture account will be created by 100 rupees because the face value is 100 rupees. So debenture account will always be created by 100 rupees, right? Now, debentures issued at premium. A debenture is of 100 rupees, it is issued at 110 rupees. Face value or nominal value 100, issue price 110. What to do? Very simple. Bank account, how much did you get? You will only get what you have asked, right? You will get how much? Bank account you will get 110 because you are issuing this debenture at 10% premium. So bank account debit 110. So how you will credit? To debenture account 100 rupees and to securities premium account 10 rupees, right? When you are doing at premium, 100 rupee face value offered at 110, you will get 110 from the investor in your bank account. So bank account will be debited by 110, but since the face value is 100 rupees, debenture account will always be created by 100 rupees, the face value of the debenture, and 10 rupees premium will be credited to securities premium account. This is done, right? Debentures issued at premium. Now we go to the next, oversubscription. What is oversubscription? ABC Limited Company has offered to issue 100 debentures of 100 rupees each, or 1000 debentures of 100 rupees each. Debentures 1000 at 100 rupees. What happens? Subscribers, applicants apply for 1200. Applications are received for 1200. So this is called oversubscription. Though the company has offered 1000 debentures at rupees 100 each, applicants have applied for 1200 debentures, 200 more than what the company has sought applications for. So it is called a case of oversubscription. Oversubscription, two things are to be noted. First, the amount of oversubscription in respect of those investors who are going to be allotted debentures by the company, the excess amount is retained by the company to be adjusted, accommodated towards the allotment amount, right? However, to whosoever applicant, the company is not going to issue debentures, the entire application amount in respect of those applicants needs to be refunded, right? So two things, I will repeat two things. In case of oversubscription, suppose I have applied, you have applied, right? My application is going to be considered by the company. So whatever excess amount they have received at the time of application from my side, they will hold that amount to accommodate or adjust that excess amount for allotment at the time of allotment to be used. In case of your application, which they are not going to accept, going to reject, entire amount of application money of yours, the company will need to refund, right? So this is oversubscription. Now we go to the issue of debentures for consideration other than cash. What happens when a company issues debentures for consideration which is not for cash, it is for something else, kind. Suppose some vendor supplies plant and machinery, tools, equipments, whatever to the company, and the company doesn't pay that vendor in cash. Now, suppose for example, first to begin with, the company pays in cash. Then what is the entry? What will be debited? Sundry assets account will be debited, and what will be credited? Vendor's account will be credited. It's as simple as that, right? When the company is purchasing assets, what happens? At the time of purchase of assets, sundry assets account will be debited and vendor's account will be credited, right? Now, what happens on issue of debentures? What will happen? Vendor account will be debited, and what will be credited? Debentures account will be credited. Very simple, right? Debentures account will be credited. Now let us see another scenario. If this thing is done at par, this is at par, right? There could be other two scenarios, premium and discount. Once again, at the time of purchase, sundry assets account is debited at the company's end and vendor's account is credited. At the time of issue of debentures to the vendor, vendor account is debited and debenture account is credited. This is at par. Now let us see at premium. What will happen when there is a case of premium? It's very simple. Vendor account will be debited, right? And two accounts will be credited. First, or whatever, debenture account will be credited and security premium account will be credited by the amount of premium. Debit vendor account, credit debenture account and credit security premium account in case of premium. If it is a case of discount, then vendor account debit and one more account will be debited by the amount of discount on issue of debentures. Discount on issue of debentures will be debited and what will be credited? Debenture account will be credited. Right? Debentures account will be credited. Let us see it again. Issue of debentures for consideration other than cash. At the time of purchase, sundry assets account of the company will be debited and vendor account will be credited. Right? At the time of issue of debenture, consideration is other than cash. So the company is not paying cash to the vendor, issuing debentures to the vendor in lieu of cash. So vendor account will be debited and debenture account will be credited. This is at par. And in case of premium, if it is issued at premium to the vendor, vendor account will be debited. Suppose 100 rupee debenture being issued at 110 rupees. So vendor account will be debited by 110 rupees. Debenture is of face value 100 rupees. So 100 rupees will be credited to debenture account and remaining 10 rupees of premium will be credited to security premium account. And suppose another case is there, the company is issuing debenture to the vendor at discount, say 10% discount, whatever, 100 rupees face value, nominal value, being issued at 90 rupees. So 10 rupees of discount will be debited to obviously discount account. So here vendor will pay only 90 rupees. Because issue price is 90 rupees, 10% discount. So vendor account is debited by 90 rupees. Discount on issue of debentures is debited by 10 rupees because 10 rupees is the discount and debenture account will be credited by 100 rupees. Once again, debenture face value, nominal value is 100 rupees, so debenture account will be credited by 100 rupees. The amount of discount will come from discount on issue of debentures, right? And vendor's account will be debited by 90 rupees because 100 rupees debenture has been issued at 10% discount, so vendor will pay only 90 rupees, right? So this is issue of debentures for consideration other than cash, right? So now we can do one thing, we can recap in 5 minutes, right? So how did we start? We started from, how did we start? Issue of debentures, right? So we discussed that the process of issue of debentures is exactly like the same as the process of issue of shares. In this also, a document is issued by the company and investors apply. and generally the company raises entire money in two stages or maybe in one stage only, right? And debentures also, like shares, debentures are also issued at premium, at par, at discount, right? So, issue of debentures for cash, issue of debentures for cash, if the entire amount is received in one installment, not 2 or 3 or 4 installments, then what is the entry? On receipt of application money, what happens? Application money obviously comes to the bank. So debit bank account and credit debenture application and allotment account. Why we are saying debenture application and allotment account? Because the entire money is going to be received in one go, right? So the term is, name of the account is debenture application and allotment account, right? And when the debentures are allotted, so that debenture application and allotment account is debited and debentures account is credited, right? Now, if debenture amount is received in 2 installments, then what happens? On receipt of application money, bank account is debited, right? And what is credited? Debenture application money account, right? And how this amount is transferred to debenture account? Debenture application account is debited and debenture account is credited. So that application money thing is settled. It has gone to the debenture account. Now, second stage, because we have talked if debenture amount is received in 2 stages. So now allotment stage remains. So what happens? Debit debenture allotment account, credit debentures account, and when that allotment money is received, debit bank account and credit debenture allotment account. So that entry is also settled. The full money has come to the debentures account, right? Now, in case if debenture money is received in more than 2 installments, what happens? The above 2 steps will be done, and if there is debenture first call, debenture second call, then suppose debenture first and final call. So, debit debenture first and final call and credit what? Debentures account. And on receipt of that call money, debit bank account and credit debentures first and final call account. Simple. That entry is settled. Similarly, if next stages are there, but generally they will not be there, that is only for the sake of knowledge, right? Now, issue of debentures at a discount. What happens? 100 rupees debenture offered at 10% discount means 90 rupees. So what will happen? The investor will pay only 90 rupees and 10 rupees will be paid from the securities premium account or profit and loss account, right? So, investor has deposited in bank account. So, debit bank account 90 rupees, debit securities premium account 10 rupees, credit debentures account 100 rupees. Simple, right? This is at a discount. If it was 5% discount, investor will pay 95 rupees to the bank, debit bank account by 95 rupees, debit securities premium account by 5 rupees, credit debentures account by 100 rupees. Now, debentures issued at premium, 100 rupees debenture being issued at 110 rupees, 10% premium. What happens then? Investor will pay 110 rupees because 100 rupee debenture has been offered at 10% premium. So investor need to pay 110 rupees for 100 rupee face value debenture. So the entry will be, investor will pay 110 rupees in the bank account. So debit bank account by 110 rupees, credit debenture account by 100 rupees, credit security premium account by 10 rupees. or if it is 5% premium, investor will pay 105 rupees in the bank. So debit bank account by 105 rupees, credit debenture account by 100 rupees, credit securities premium account by 5 rupees. Debenture account will always be credited by the face value of the debenture. If discount will be paid from securities premium account or profit and loss account. If premium amount will go to the securities premium account, right? Next is, what is next? Oversubscription. Suppose a company has offered to issue 1000 debentures of 100 rupees each, but applications have been received for 1200. This is a case of oversubscription because they offered for 1000, they received application for 1200, 200 excess. So what do? The company, to whosoever it is not going to issue any debentures, it will refund the entire amount. And to the persons whom it is going to allot, it will hold on to the excess money and it will be adjusted at the time of allotment. Right? So that is called, and issue of debentures for consideration other than cash, we know the company may pay through debentures, not in cash. So what will happen? At the time of purchase, debit sundry assets account, credit vendor account. At the time of issue of debenture, debit vendor account, credit debenture account. This is at par. If at premium, 5% premium, debit vendor by 105 rupees, credit debentures by 100 rupees, credit security premium by 5 rupees. If discount 5%, debit vendor by 95 rupees, debit security premium, discount account by 5 rupees, and credit debenture account by 100 rupees. Right? I hope you found it easy to understand. In case of any difficulty, please approach me on my email ID, which will be there at the thumbnail to the video. Thank you very much.